My mic is unmuted. You guys can see me? Alright, great. Let's get started. Hello. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me today. I wanted to go over some recent interviews that I've conducted and would like to share the results with you. You're an expert in choosing who you do and do not want working for you. I thought you might find this batch of individuals interesting. Seeing how this whole ordeal in Penacony turned out, many people are looking for other opportunities that they want to pursue. And our job here is to fit those people into jobs they will excel in. Now let's begin. Our first interviewee, Black Swan. Here are my thoughts. Black Swan definitely fits the role as a librarian, because in a way, that's kind of what the Garden of Recollection does. Like, storing memories could be seen as storing books in a way. It could translate well into some sort of data logging. She could be a spreadsheet warrior. Also, her personality could fit very well into a secretary role perhaps. Another potential role for her could be senior living assistant. Hear me out. She's obsessed with collecting memories, and old people will talk to anyone who will listen. I'm sure they would love her at a senior home. Let me know. Moving on, we have Sunday. Now, he's all about order. Order. And the first thing that comes to mind is a lawyer. Although, as we saw in the story, he kind of lost the plot a little bit. So I'm not sure if the government will let him reach that status. A second option that I came up with him is a fast food store manager. Making a McDonald's run like a well-oiled machine is low-key something he could actually do. Let me know. Next, we have Firefly. Now, I can see Firefly being an actress, a super mega star with Sam. You know, bringing people joy with her films is probably something she would find fulfilling. Getting to quote-unquote live as different lives while the clock ticks down on her own would be a great opportunity to experience life. I mean, from a business perspective, think of the possibilities. Merchandise, an anime, game, movies, podcasts. It's endless. Now, for this next option, you gotta hear me out. Birthday clown. We have parents hire Sam to show up to the kid's birthday party and fly and do all sorts of cool stuff. And she would probably make a killing doing it for rich people. Like, who doesn't like sick fighting robots? They're up there with the top 10 coolest thing next to pirates or cowboys. Let me know. Alright, for this next one, I'm just gonna give it to you straight. As we've seen, Sparkle would probably also be a good actor, but that role is already filled. If Gwenifin is a Twitch streamer, then Sparkle streams on Kick, putting all sorts of over-the-top pranks on people begging for their attention, just doing the most absurd, crazy stuff. Yeah, you'd see her on Aiden Ross's stream, and the thought of it is terrifying, isn't it? Sparkle would tell you to like and subscribe, which is actually something I took note of during the evaluation, so further investigation is required. You should probably look into that. Let me know.
Don't move, okay?
Moving on. For Misha, we don't need to say much. Any job he'll go into, he'll probably do fine. I'd give him the role as a handyman or maybe a sort of astronaut. He had said his dream was to travel space, and I think that would be his chance. Let me know. For Gallagher, like Misha, this one is easy. A mixologist, he would excel as a bartender, and his work for the Bloodhound family would probably make him the perfect bodyguard. You know, now that I think about it, with those in mind, I bet he would be the perfect... Like, I'm sure mixology has similarities to chemistry, and I actually had a client who was very good at that sort of thing. Adventurine, natural gambler. He would probably make a living on sports betting, given his charismatic and confident nature and his current job at the IPC. Marketing people and negotiation would most likely be helpful when trying to get a person to bet on a losing team. Opportunities include crypto bro, model, and a con man. But being a part of this strategic investment department at the IPC, he could probably spot a company with insane potential. Being a host on Shark Tank probably would be something he would enjoy. Now for Jade, we don't know much about her for now. I'll just say another host on Shark Tank. She could also be a hiring manager for a company, maybe ours. Since it seems she has an eye for potential, that might be valuable. Now, the hardest interview I had to do was probably Acheron. She's a little hard to figure out. She can hardly taste anything, so anything food related was off the table. One thing I can think of, because she has experience with dead people, is a I feel like this is a very specific job for a very specific person. But another route is philosopher, though I don't know what the money is like in that, or if you even get paid. So that might be a concern. We need to look more into that. I'll let my assistant know. But if you have any ideas, let me know. Robin. Seeing as she can sing, that's the obvious route. But as an idol, she could also take the route as a VTuber. A little crazy, I know, but that's another option. Seeing as she enjoys being around children, perhaps a teacher role is an area where she would excel. I'm sure they would love her. We need more of them. Even though she would probably go from making millions and millions of dollars to a few pennies. That's just how things are, unfortunately. But this was one of my more confident interviewees, and she made it very easy. What she was good at was very obvious. Great process, great person. But yeah, moving on. I tried to get a hold of Boothill, but it ended up working out. Anyway, he has his role as a Galaxy Ranger, so I feel like we don't really need to mention much about him. He's got it covered, he's doing his thing, and we don't need to worry about him at all. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you again for over 1,000 subscribers. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and tell me anything in the comments. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace.